Hi. Somebody posted anonymously on my Tumblr asking me if I would make a video or asking me if I could explain my coming out story. Um, it's kind of long, but sure. Um, my friends didn't even know I was gay until the ninth grade because my middle school that I went to was very homophobic and ghetto and rude and trashy and everything else. And of course, I wasn't going to come out then because that was the worst possible time for me to. I would have been ridiculed and made fun of nonstop all the time. It would have, no, I wouldn't have been able to deal with it. I was in a really bad place then, and I wouldn't have been able to deal with it then. I can barely deal with it now, but I wouldn't have been able to deal with it then. My friends found out because I dated a girl, and they were like, oh, she's bi. And then when I dated a guy for 5 months, and I told it, and we broke up because I wouldn't have sex with him, everybody started realizing that I'm a lesbian. I didn't even realize it at the time because I am attracted to guys. They are cute, but penis is a big no-no for me. No, no. Anyway, so yeah, I dated a guy for 5 months, and he was sweet and all, but I couldn't have sex with him. I don't know why. I couldn't. Um, when my friends started realizing that I was gay, and they were okay with it. They don't care. I mean, I'm friends with cool people. I mean, yeah, I'm friends with awesome people, actually, not cool people, amazing people. They've helped me through a lot. Like, I don't know where I'd be if it wasn't for them. But next person, well, my family actually found out. I first told my sister Courtney, and I basically told her, look, I like girls. And she said, whatever makes you happy makes me happy. Don't let anybody tell you who you can and can't be with because it's not for them to choose. If you're in love with a woman, you're in love with a woman. Don't let somebody come between you and that woman. She was, she's amazing. She's my favorite person in my family. I love her so much. The next people that found out were my niece and nephew. And I just told them. They're 12 and 13 now. My niece is 12 and my nephew's 13. Actually today. Happy birthday. Yeah, my niece I think thinks it's a phase because I told her I've liked girls since I was little and she's never felt that way about a girl. So I think she's kind of thinking that it was a phase or that it is a phase because she doesn't feel that way because she's that type of person that would think that everybody goes through it. My nephew's just kind of like, oh, I've got a lesbian aunt. I'm gonna go to school tomorrow and tell everybody. Everybody's gonna know that my aunt's gay, da 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 da. And like, I don't mind that. That's funny. I mean, it's a normal kid's expression. It's, oh my god, you're gay. Let me tell the world. But they've kept it from my family for a long time, and I'm very proud of them. Because you know how kids are when you tell them a secret, they've got to go and blab to everybody. I told them that if they loved me, they wouldn't tell anybody. And they haven't told anybody yet, so I was on edge once I told them because I was scared that they'd tell everybody, but they didn't, and I love them. And then comes my parents. Um, let's see. My mom ran in on me and Ashley making out one day, and then she acted like nothing happened. But then when we took Ashley home and I came back, she flipped out and she told me she was disgusted in me. It was kind of horrible, actually. It sucked very bad. But yeah, it didn't get any better from there. Or I mean, it got better eventually, but it didn't around that time because she ignored me. She wouldn't talk to me ever. She like lost all happiness and she was just really upset. And this one night I was on Ubu, a camming site, web camming with my girlfriend, and my mom didn't realize it. She came in and started talking to me about it and calling me names, and I started crying. And then Ashley started crying because my mom didn't realize that Ashley could hear every word that she said. And when I asked her if I was gay, if she would still love me, My mom she was leaving the room. I remember this perfectly. She was leaving the room, she turned around and she said, I honestly, I don't know. And that broke my heart, knowing that my own mother wouldn't love me if I was gay. Um, let's see. When we told my dad, it was different. Because she told me I can't keep this secret anymore. I have to tell someone. So I was proud of her. She hadn't told anybody. I said, why can't you just learn to forget it? Or just forget about it? She said she couldn't. I was like, oh, okay. So she sat us down and she told me to tell him. I said I wasn't going to. I was basically doing it against my will. She told me to, and I said no. So she looked at him and she said, Kylie likes girls. And he got mad at first, and I started crying, and I ran to my room, and he followed me, and then my mom followed me and told me to get back out there. And then when I went out there, um, they were talking about it, and my dad said, "You're happy, right?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Be happy." I don't see what's wrong with that. That was a shock for me, because my dad normally used to be really homophobic and completely against gays, and he used to say that if his children turned out gay, they wouldn't be living there, or whatever. So of course I was really worried about it, but I came out against my will there. Other than that, my family has no idea. Um, Nobody knows except for the people I just mentioned, and I don't plan on telling them until at least until my sister moved back down here from New York. Because once she moves down here, I've got a safe place to stay. Yeah. So sorry it was so long, but I hope this helps you, Anonymous. If you need any more help, message me. Let me know. You can even come off anonymous. I don't mind. I will talk to you. Um, any other questions? Hit up my ask box.